Hi, welcome back to a Minecraft map called One of These Things Doesn't Belong. It's a classic which doesn't belong Minecraft map that I've played thousands of times on the channel before, so let's get into it. Alright, right off the bat, the very obvious one is that this is green, the rest are red, and that this is wood and the rest are stone. Of course, these levels are starting off pretty simple, but they're only going to get harder from here, so keep watching. Next one, of course, this is a slab. This is the only one that's not a full block. And we have a whole ton of sand, but this one's a little bit more suspicious. And all of these are the wood blocks. However, this one's a log and it's turned sideways. And now I'm stumped here. Why give me this? This is all sand. All of these are exactly the same. Am I dumb? How are these not? Where's the difference here? All right, we're gonna hint this. Think about secrets. That literally does not help me at all. So I'm gonna do my strategy for every single multiple choice test I've ever had. If you don't know the answer, go with C. Go with B. Go with D. Go with A. First try. Wait, the correct answer is because the sand has done unspeakable things and is not very trustworthy. What is the relevance there? And then we have these blocks. The only thing I can think of right now is that this is not a full block. You can put stuff in this. See, a lot of these blocks could fit in here. However, we got to think about what the other three have in common that the one out doesn't. And the thing I'm seeing here is that these three are all in the igloo, except for this guy. The sandstone is not found inside the igloo structures. I think this is also about structures. I mean, the diamond block spawns naturally in woodland structures. This spawns naturally in, ocean monuments, bastions, ruin portals. This spawns naturally somewhere, I think in like the eyes of Statue of the Woodlands Mansions. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it spawns naturally somewhere. This doesn't, anywhere, so I'm gonna go with that. I got it right, but for the wrong reason, is because the block makes a different sound when being placed down and stepped on, of course. And then out of these guys, the very obvious choice here is the snow golem, but I'm not gonna pick that right now because we can check a little bit more. I mean, these two can be sheared. You can right click this guy to harvest his wool and to get the pumpkin off this guy. However, that doesn't really apply to any other ones. I think the obvious answer here is snow golem, and I feel like I'm an idiot for not choosing it right away. All right, snow golems do not spawn naturally, and they also can't be bred. Now, all of these guys can be bred, so I don't really know what to do here. Now, the llama's the only one that's not fully passive. If I hit the llama, he'll start spitting at me. He's the only one I can put a carpet on. You're the only one I can put a saddle on. You're the only one that I can milk. There's a lot of things here that it could be in play here. Think about accomplices. That also doesn't help me. These hints are vaguely vague, but let's go with llama. That wasn't right. Let's go with the pig. Correct, the pig was found at the scene of the crime with the sand. Feels like there's some hidden lore going on. Pig just get crushed by an anvil? Oh my god, this map is dark. Alright, we have a whole ton of spherical objects here. Is it gonna make me count the pixels? Alright, I've counted the pixels and that doesn't really help. The only other thing I am thinking right now is something to do with the crafting. This takes 3 things to craft. You need like gunpowder, blaze rod, and I think a gas tier. Maybe I'm wrong about that. This takes a blaze rod and an ender pearl. This takes a blaze rod and a slime ball. And this doesn't take anything. Oh, you just straight up can't craft this. Is that what it is? I thought it was blaze rod stuff, but I just think this you just can't craft. You just straight up can't craft this thing. And I was right. Alright, once again we have stuff. I'm thinking potions, maybe? No, you can't make potions out of either of these. There's stuff that you can, like, place in redstone. Like, you can place string to make a thing. I guess you can't even place... Oh, that's what it is. No, I was thinking redstone stuff, but no, it's just straight up you can't place a blaze rod. You can place the other things. Oh my gosh, I'm on a roll. Why is this room so dark? What the heck is going on? Is this about the sand and the pig? I feel like some lore is happening. What the heck? Police Chief Daniels and Police Officer Washington. Oh, we have a story going down. What are we looking at here, Wash? It's looking like a nasty case, Chief. 3 found dead at the scene, all in broad daylight. XP was still floating around. No items taken. You think these are related to the rest of the murders? We can't jump to conclusions just yet. We gotta look over the evidence first. What do we got? First up, we got this sword. The durability is full, but it's got mending on it. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, I can pick this up. Mending and sharpness too. All right, next is a trident found sticking in the ground. Durability is all gone, but it's got loyalty enchanted on it. If it's sticking in the ground, how does it have loyalty? That doesn't make sense, right? Because if you throw this, it won't stick. It will come back. 3 bottles are all empty. They could have been filled with poison, but we have no way to know. And then there's a bunch of empty bowls. They were seen leaving the stew shop earlier that morning. Suspicious stew, perhaps. All right, so what? We have to find out the murder weapon here? Washington guy is just gone here. Just me and Daniels. All right, so this is kind of fun. It's a bit of an interesting switch on the what doesn't belong because we're trying to figure out the murder weapon out of these 4 things in the story. All right, so it couldn't have been the sword because it says XP was still floating around and the sword is mending, meaning the sword didn't get damaged and wasn't mended. It couldn't have been the trident because it has loyalty and it said it was sticking in the ground, which just isn't possible. It couldn't have been the glass bottles because if they are poison, to poison someone, number 1, it wasn't even kill you, it would get you to half a heart. Plus, these are throwable bottles. They're drinkable ones because we have the bottles back, which means the only thing left is the bowl. So I'm thinking of some sort of damaging, suspicious stew. Oh my gosh, we're a genius. We got that right. I've done it again. Apparently, I'm a detective in this map. I didn't know I was signing up for that, but here we go. And Daniels is out. And we can continue. All right, we have a whole ton of potteries here. I do not see the difference. Am I blind? What am I supposed to see? Oh, I did not see that broken heart for a second there. I thought they were all the same. And we're stuck once again with a whole ton of stuff. Think about location. What does that mean? Okay, nature, fishing, outside. Sniffers are outside. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is this a treasure chest with an X? Once again, if we don't know the answer, we go with my handy dandy trick of going with C. Oh man, it works every time. Flawless. I've never failed with that trick. Okay. We have a whole ton of weird items. Mud. This only spawns in the nether. You have to go to the end to get. This is the only one that's not a full block. There's a lot of things that don't belong here. Think about harvesting. You can't really farm any of these. Oh, this is the only thing that needs a pickaxe? That's definitely not right. Nope, that's what it is. Harvesting. This is the only thing that needs a pickaxe. Oh man, genius. I wonder which one's here. I feel like the obvious thing is green, but they've already done that like very early on, so I feel like they're not going to do it again. But I'd be stupid not to press it, so we're going to go with that. This block is green. Oh, now we only have 3 options, but I mean, this one's also green. Cool. Now, are they gonna do another this block is green, or is it a trick? I'm too smart for you, map. This one's red. Haha. Okay, now they've tricked me here. All of these are red. Go with C. Go with B. Go with D. Go with A. All right, now what the heck's going on here? Hint button? Okay, come on now. Why is the hint button the correct answer and all of these are wrong? Okay, so which one do I press here? The pink or the hint? I'm gonna go with this. It's probably the hint button. ... Okay. What? You know, sometimes I like to sit in silence. Okay, is this relevant? It reminds me of how beautiful our small little world can be and how it's okay to have fun even when you're not a carefree kid anymore. Why is the map getting all of a sudden weirdly philosophical on me? It also reminds me how much I like cheese. I don't see the relevance here, but okay. I should call my mom. And I've gotten that. What? I don't know anymore. All right, we have 4 chests here. Can't open them. Oh, this is a trap chest. Oh, wow, that was really simple. Okay, 4 workstations. Okay, wow. Wow, there's a book in here. The pig and the sand were only puppets. The stew shop was only the beginning. A swift end awaits for those who pry. Don't look any further into this, detective, unless you'd like to end up swimming with the Striders. Is this a death threat? Officer Washington was a wonderful swimmer. I wonder if Chief Daniels know how to swim. We're always watching. They killed Washington? Oh my god, they threw him in lava. Oh my god, this map has got like a deep, dark thing. Anyways, let's focus on this. Odd one out here? Probably this, right? This is the only one that's not a workstation for a villager. The other ones work like that. All right, we'll do that. Nice. Whole ton of stuff here. But wait, this is a full wood thing, not a log. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is you can craft this with a 2x2 of dripstone, 2x2 of amethyst, 2x2 of logs, and then this is a 3x3. So, bang. Why are there lights in here? Why is this one weirdly decorated? We have like plants and stuff. Oh, note. Floor 31, Chief Daniels. Wait, Chief Daniels is still alive? Oh no, Washington is the one that's dead. Oh, so do I have to go 31? Oh my god, there's an elevator. Press the button to go in the elevator? Oh man, we got a door and everything. As we're going up this elevator, it reminds me, you should subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys watching aren't even subscribed in the first place. It takes a second and you can always change your mind. I'm falling to my death. Okay, no, not anymore. What was I saying? Oh yeah, subscribe. Always great to try and have a death threat on me as I'm doing a promo. And now we're in this room. What the heck is going on here? Is this a giant blackstone button? I feel like I shouldn't press this. Oh god, what the heck? Big button. Oh, it was a big button. Well, well, well. The detective is here to save the day and expose the villain. A round of applause for the hero. I was just here to play a what doesn't belong map, but here I am doing an adventure map. This is kind of fun. So detective, let's have a look at your performance, shall we? Oh, he's gonna expose how many answers I got right. Or did you think we weren't paying attention? Well, none of that matters now. You've made your fair share of choices. Now there's only one choice left to make. On the platform above you sits our dear friend Chief Daniels, who so kindly offered himself up as a sacrifice of sorts. This guy? Oh man. If you so desire, you may choose to take his place as a sacrifice, losing your own life and saving his. Why would I do that? Bro, I want to live. Screw this guy. That's on him for getting stuck there. On the other hand, you can choose to save your own life and thus sentence him to death. Yeah, I'm doing that. What? I don't care. Yeah, save him myself. What? That's an easy choice. Screw Chief Daniels. I don't even know this guy. Decided to save myself, but at the expense of his life. Fortunately for me, he was already dead to begin with. Well, that sucks. Now that he's gone, there's only one thing left in our way. What, me? God dang. Well, they did say that was gonna happen. Oh, are we back in the starting room? What the heck? It looks like I got ending 2 out of 3 though, so that's pretty cool. I assume the other endings is if I saved Daniels and killed myself. The button there can let you try again to get the other endings. All the questions should be the same. There's no way any of them would change. I have a feeling that the whole map is different now. The map has been restarted. Has it though? Has it? We're gonna play through this again. All right, we're back. So of course this is green. Of course this is wood. Of course this is a slab. It's not a full block. Okay, now it's different. What's different here? This one? Dark oak tree requires 4 saplings to grow. Okay, suspicious. Nice. This is the one that's not a full block. Okay, so far, all of them have been right. Last time it was the first sand block. I wonder if that's the same. Okay, last time this was sandstone. Okay, man, now it's really different. So what's different out of these 3 then? Again, only one that's not a full block. Makes me want to read that. Only one that you can interact with. 50-50, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The only block that can't be a comparator can read. Okay. Last time it was the netherite block for sounding different. However, this time it could be something else. Emeralds are the only one that don't have tools. Emerald tools. Probably not right, but I'm gonna try it. That was right. I mean, emerald armor, emerald tools, kind of the same thing. Last time was the pig because he was suspicious. I'm gonna try that again though. That wasn't right. Oh no, the pig was on the other level. This was the snow golem last time, which makes me think it's not the snow golem. It's probably the cow or the sheep. I'm gonna go with the cow. Cow's the only one that can be milked. Hey, that's what I said last time we played. All right, this was the time that it was the pig. I'm gonna try that again. And this one last time was the heart of the sea because it can't be crafted. So what can't be left out of these? I'm thinking eye the enders are the only thing that you can like place in a block. That wasn't right. Maybe it is just the heart of the sea. Okay, now I'm just guessing. This is the only item used in brewing. Alright, check this one out. I came up with this idea. A 2x2 of string makes wool. A 1x1 of blaze rods gets blaze powder. A 3x3 of redstone gets a redstone block. Putting bamboo gets a stick, but you can also craft the bamboo block. This is the only thing that has multiple crafting recipes. Check this out. Sure, can only be fed to another mob. That's exactly what I said, and that's why I got it right for the right reason, you know? Of course. Alright, now we back to this cutscene again. Daniels and Washington are still very much alive. Perfect, I thought I would have to listen to this cutscene again. I can skip it. Alright, here we go. Alright, last time it was the bulls, and I have a feeling it's going to be the same. Alright, let's keep going. This one's different, of course. There's ones that are obvious and ones that are not. This one was a choice last time. It could be different this time. You know, I never liked the sniffer, so let's go with him. Ha, look at that. I don't agree with the reason for that being the odd one out, but, you know, fair enough. Alright, let's go with this one because it was the one that's in the end. That was wrong. Alright, this is the only one that's not full block. Nice. Alright, last time it was green, and it was green this time. And green again. And then we went with red last time. I have a feeling it's going to stay the same. And then this one was pressing the hint button. Nice. And now there's not even a magenta block here to talk about life. Feels like something should have been here. Oh well. Well, great. We don't have to listen to the magenta block talk about life. Trap chest. And the last time it was the furnace. Let's read this and see if it's the same. It appears to be the same. In that case, we're going to press the furnace again. Last time was the coal block. Let's try it. That was wrong, of course. Let's try the wood. Not found in caves. Nice. Alright, last time though there was a note in this barrel, and it's the same note that says floor 31. So let's do that again. And ride the elevator. Oh, here we go again. And we're going back down this hallway to meet Mr. Big Button. There he is again. Looks like we're going to have the same bit of dialogue as a cutscene here, but I want to get to that choice where I have to save either myself or the chief again, and choose the opposite. I really played through this entire map again, just so I could get to this very choice. Alright, we're back to either saving myself or Daniels, so let's save Daniels this time, even though I don't really want to. Alright, he's safe now. I will now take the place of him. That is, if he were still alive. Well, I know he was dead because you did this twist last time. And now that he's gone, there's only one thing left in our way. Me! Whoa, you did this twist last time as you killed me. You're telling me I played the whole map again just to get that ending? I thought it was going to be something completely different. That was like the same. Alright, so that was ending 1 out of 3. So there's one ending left that I'm not going to play through on my own here. If you want to play through this map on your own and trying to get the third ending that I haven't gotten in this video, the link to the map will be in the description down below. However, that's going to be the video for today. If you guys liked the video, leave it a like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.